Oh, you can't do a recording? All right. All right, we're recording. All right. Yo, what is up everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video with your host Kenkukun, and today we're going to cover a couple of points that hopefully will help you along the way in comp. We're going to cover one and I'm not for lack of, for lack of a better term, we're going to cover how far can you move before the enemy can get to you, and noticing patterns and how to effectively team shot. So, we're going to cover 3 points real quick in this map for this specific situation, and we're going to go ahead and do it. So I just got done playing with two other teammates on this map, and I noticed something that the enemy did. So we're going to talk about know your map and where is the dividing line. So every map has a dividing line, and you put a line through that map. If you were looking at it from the top down, right? If I drew this map on paper, there would be a line. There would be, the middle ground, the equator, whatever you want to call it, whatever its real term is. I have no idea what it would be technically called, but there is a line. All right, so let's say here's the line. I'm going to show you. This is the line. This is the halfway point. You would be at this zone. I'm not going to cap it. Right? This is the line, looking out about this way somewhere, like straight from here. So this back wall, straight out. So it's gonna go, through the rocket, through this platform, through this wall. It's not gonna be towards heavy because heavy's not quite lined up properly. So it's gonna cut more out to here, right around this wall. It's gonna hit, and it's gonna go off the map. All right, that's about the dividing line. All right, so knowing the dividing line, that's, line of scrimmage, whatever you want to call it, that's about the place where you're going to run into enemies. So let's cover that. I spawn here. I know, it doesn't matter where I spawn back here. I could spawn behind this box. I could spawn over here with the doorway. I could spawn facing this wall. It doesn't matter. I'm going to, come, I'm going to come on out of my spawn, right? Assuming I don't mess up my jetpack. Boom, I'm here. And I know, for the most part, no one's going to shoot me from here. By the time I get here, nobody should be there. Now, if they're aping me hard, the enemies could be right here, right? And they could be jumping up on the platform by the time I get up here. And I'm already jumping up as well. Or they're going to be challenging me from here. Now, so I've identified, hey, where can the enemy effectively challenge me by the time I can get to where I want to go? Not how fast they can move, it's how fast you can move, and then you kind of throw in, all right, are the warlocks blinking? Then they may get there a little bit faster. Am I slow? They may get there a little bit faster. So it's all based on how fast you move and what you usually run into in comp. Not too many warlocks blinking, so I'm not worried about that myself. So now I've identified, I can get here before I really engage an enemy. I can kind of get here before I engage an enemy, but I'm probably going to die if I jump up there. And I can kind of get here right about here before I engage in. If I'm going to engage left, boom, there's a guy at this wall. Outside, again, it's going to take like 1 or 2 more seconds for them to get there. So I've identified where I can challenge. Now, noticing a pattern. There was an enemy on the enemy team that came to B. When we spawned on this side of the map, he came to B. Now, I seen it on the radar, and I failed to call it out one time. So, I just seen it. I ran over here, didn't say anything to my teammates. Came out with my shotgun, missed my shotgun, died to a fusion. I'm like, all right, there's one guy at B. So now I've given a late call out. My teammates didn't know what was going on, and I've died and lost a life. So, sucked because I didn't communicate. All right. We went on with the round. We went into the next round. We went into the next round. We're back on this side of the map. All right. So the pattern was there was a guy that, and most teams will do this, but there was a guy that challenged over at B. And I assumed he challenged alone. Now, I seen the radar ping here. And between the first round I died and the next round they did it, I said, hey, if there's a guy that goes to B and we spawn on this side of the map, we should team shot it. We have plenty of time to do it, and I'll usually call out, hey, there's one at B. If there's more at B, I'm going to still call for the team shot because, I can always throw a grenade, or my teammate can throw a grenade, or we just, they'll be staggering in one at a time, right? And we're just going to have the effective team shot. So we came up, I said, hey, there's one at B, let's team shot. So I've noticed the pattern, right? I've noticed the pattern. So one enemy showed up on my radar that way, and boom, he came up in the doorway, and I went 1, 2, and then he shade stepped back. So he didn't die. Now we get to the third point. So we've covered, you know, the line of scrimmage, right? The divider of this map, right? We've discussed that. We've covered patterns, noticing a pattern from the enemy. Anything that, you know, you can use to your advantage. Hey, if there was two guys that always went outside and one guy that always went in, or one guy that always sat at the hallway, you know that, hey, there's two guys that go outside. We can either challenge them, well, he's isolated, or we can challenge the isolated dude. Well, these dudes are traveling around the world to get to him, or to us, right? So the pattern happened to be this guy went here from that side of the map. Now we're going to talk about effective team shots. Now, one teammate on my team was using a fusion. I don't know if both of them were using it at the same time, and I don't know if because one had a mountaintop on it at some point in time. So whatever the reason, here's an effective team shot. A team shot is usually with a primary bullet that has no travel time, right? That has just regular travel time. So it's anything that doesn't charge. So fusion rifles are out of the picture. Now you can team shot with fusions, but sometimes it's not going to be effective because he could show up in your screen while you're getting the charge off. Now watch, I'm gonna shade step on my warlock. I'm gonna hit the crouch button twice, and I'm gonna charge my. I'm not gonna aim down my sights. I'm just gonna charge the gun in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I've shade stepped at least 2 times before my fusion rifle could shoot that gun, without backup plan, right? So now I know, you know, you use a fusion, you're pre-firing, you're waiting for it, you know, you're already, before they come into your screen, you're pre-firing it, right? So boom, right there, pre-firing with my fusion rifle, I could still get a shade step off. So it's unpredictable whether you're going to get your shot off or not with the fusion rifle. So an effective, in my eyes, an effective team shot is a gun that, it's a gun that shoots a bullet that is, you shoot when you see them on your screen. Boom. So snipers can be that, you know, you just got to land your snipe shot. But I would prefer, you know, just a primary shot. If all 3 of us came up here and I said, hey, there's one guy going to B, as soon as I said that, my teammates, maybe they're a little bit behind me, they, all right, one guy at B, you know, and now they're just waiting. You know, they're aiming down their sights. So an effective team shot is a shot from your whole team at the same time. Not, you know, one staggered in, you know, and one staggered in and one staggered in. Yes, they can work. Yes, they are effective too. Sometimes they're not. But, you know, a really good team shot is everyone shoots 1 to 2 bullets at the same time. Boom, decimates an enemy before they can shade step out of it, right? So keep that in mind. You want to have effective team shots. So we've covered 3 things in this video. We've covered, you know, the line of scrimmage, the divider, and I've said that in other videos before or on my live stream. We've covered team patterns, enemy team patterns, right? You can fall into the same pattern yourself and be a victim to it, and cause, you know, the enemy could be like, hey, this one guy's doing the same thing over and over. So notice when you're doing a pattern and when they've recognized what your pattern is. And then team shots, guys. You know, because we can predict that one guy went here because of the pattern the enemy team made and the radar on the screen, we have the advantage of a team shot. It's just like, okay, team shot, pow. We know what's coming, right? So not only we're not, you know, we're already aware of what's going to go on. We have the foreknowledge, we have a good guess, and we have the radar saying, hey, this is a probability. We team shot, right? So anyway, leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Enjoy yourselves for the rest of the day. And if you have any other, you know, ideas or anything that I may have missed or didn't cover, or if you think I'm just downright wrong, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to leave a thumbs up and try and find out where I'm wrong. Enjoy yourselves.